This is going to be a reading for Virgo for the lunar eclipse in Libra. And the themes of this eclipse are going to be around relationships and past lives, South Node. I already shuffled this deck. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Midheaven, and or stelliums. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's look at the current situation. Yep. Current situation for Virgo. Or what is the current focus? What's the current focus and current situation for Virgo at this time? Five of Cups. Let's look at what's covering. What's covering the Five of Cups for Virgo at this time? What's covering the Five of Cups? The Knight of Cups is covering it. Okay. And hold on one second. Okay, let's see what is crowning for Virgo. The Page of Cups is crowning. We have a lot of cups here so far. There's a lot of cups. Okay. What's at the root? What's at the root? What's at the root? What's at the root? The Six of Cups is at the root. What's behind? What's behind? What's behind for Virgo? What's behind? That's it. Two of Cups is behind. What is in front? What is in front? What's in front? What's in front? The Queen of Wands is in front. What is... Okay. How are you seeing yourself right now, Virgo? How are you seeing yourself right now? The Three of Cups. Okay. And let's see, what is in the environment, or how do you see your environment? What lens do you see your environment? You see it as the Seven of Swords. What is in your subconscious then? What's in your subconscious? Hopes and fears. I just saw the Ten of Swords, but let's see your subconscious hopes and fears. Well, I saw the Ten of Swords, but then I also, okay, so it will go in line with this though. Six of Wands, but you're afraid of trusting and having like a, friendship, but then losing it all at the same time. Perhaps you've been backstabbed before in the past. And so that's why I caught a glimpse of the Ten of Swords before pulling this one out. Or maybe it's like, this is about big wins or winning something, but then it being taken from you. So it's like, that could be something that is of a fear of yours. Or in the hopes of it, you could view it as you would hope that after maybe you've been going through something difficult, you can come out winning. That could be another thing. Let's look at your overall advice. Virgo's overall advice. Virgo's overall advice. The King of Swords is the overall advice for you. And at the bottom, we have the Two of Pentacles. So there's two different situations going on here all at once. So first, before I get started, I want to mention that I'm not a fortune teller. Okay. I merely just read the cards, and sometimes you can just get inspiration or get an epiphany from something. There could be a message that you were meant to hear or that helps you in some way. It's just there to help people out there to have something to relate to if it speaks to them. But I'm not here to put anyone in any kind of psychosis. I do not want anyone to be paranoid or make assumptions about something happening in their life because I said something. So like, oh, that means this person's doing that. Do not do that. That is something that I absolutely do not want anyone to be doing in their lives because that would not be good. And I don't want to influence that. So just take what inspires you. If something hits you really deep, you're going to know it. And don't act on it right away if it's something that you feel is assigned to you on how to deal with the situation at home in your life. Make sure that you really think it through and use your own intuition. Okay, so that's all this is here. Let's get started. So, Virgo, in the current position, we have the Five of Cups. So, I see someone that's hurt and someone who is in pain, who is staring at that pain there. And you also seem to have somebody else that's actually trying to help you through it. They see that you're in pain. They're trying to offer you a third cup because you don't see those two cups there behind you still up. So instantly I feel, or I'll say this too, it could even be with the Page of Cups that influenced this to happen in the current situation. In your crown, it's the Page of Cups. So we have a lot of cups here. We have the Knight of Cups that is covering this Five of Cups. And yeah, or maybe it was like a message that happened and delivered this sad message to you. So you're in this situation of pain and reflecting on it. But in your crown, I don't know if this is the person that you are reflecting on or the one that you are sad about. The Page of Cups could be the person that you're sad about right now. An emotional connection with either someone younger. I don't know. That's what they sometimes say about pages. Or it could just be representing a person. That's it, right? On your mind that you felt very fond of in your heart space. At your root, we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is memories and past lives, experiences from your past. And it's painful because it's also a Scorpio card. It talks about things that no longer are anymore, but it's at your root and it's still kind of residing there. Yeah, and behind you, it looks like there was some kind of a relationship that was there. And maybe it's with the Page of Cups that's at your crown that you're thinking about. And yeah, that could be what it is, right? But in front of you, we have the Queen of Wands. So I don't know if this could signify a new relationship that comes into your life after the pain subsides, Or, I mean, it could be, doesn't even have to be a relationship, but it can be somebody who helps you out of the doldrums, right? Helps to uplift you and inspire you in some way. You may be talking to this person already. Who knows? And let's see. The way that you feel about yourself, it's kind of interesting because I see two different things going on here. Like, I was trying to connect how these cards here match with these cards. And the other storyline that I got was that there was something in the past, and currently you had something happen and cups were spilt over. And a cup was offered to you though at the same time. And therefore it helps you to get over whoever this person is. And the past can get healed and you can move forwards. The Queen of Wands is who you meet, or who you're with now, or who you're talking to now. And then that's why you're feeling not sadness, but you're feeling the Three of Cups vibe, which is like you're not as sad anymore. Like you're moving forwards with your life and you're moving on from things. You're not stuck like you once were. And like you're not stuck in this mode where it's like this, and then in memories and stuff like that. However, even though you are healed or healing from that and things are good, there's another part of you where you see your environment through this lens of distrust. So you still have this pain, some kind of environmental, some kind of deep-rooted pain. Hold on. Okay, so we were on how you see the world through your lens. And it's the Seven of Swords. So you kind of see everything like everyone has an agenda. And so therefore it really does like keep you from being able to really open up and be happy. But you might make it seem like you're doing a lot better. But deep down, you're still dealing with the pains of the past, right? So, I mean, how else would it be that you see this in your environment? So, let's see. So in your hopes and fears, I saw the Ten of Swords first before I pulled this out. And so I was able to kind of see the fear that was there in line with this. But your hope is to just really win at life and conquer things and be admired. You want to be admired. You want to get recognition. You want to be noticed. This is a card of wanting to be noticed, getting noticed. So, and then overall advice is the King of Swords. And I need to pull a clarifier for that because I'm not exactly sure what that could mean alone on its own. So let me go ahead and do that really quick here. So just a card to clarify the overall advice being the King of Swords. Okay. Overall advice, King of Swords, clarifier. So whether it's about making a decision about a different person, maybe this Queen of Wands is in your life right now, or it could just be that you're talking to them. But overall advice is that it's showing you still have somebody else here that you might still be in connection to. And I pulled the Two of Swords, which is about indecision, not making a choice. And to me, that kind of tells me that in regards to this King of Swords, whether it's like another person or you have to take a King of Swords stance and making a decision about something, that's just what it's about. And the Two of Swords is the first decan of Libra, and we have the lunar eclipse in the sign of Libra right now. So take that as you will. I do want to get a clarifier for the Queen of Wands though while I'm at it, because since this is like in front right now of you, and if these are two different people, then I would like to know what the Queen of Wands significance is. Yeah, the Queen of Wands is the Knight of Cups. So it's like a double thing happening here. So this is the clarifier. So the Knight of Cups is covering over the Five of Cups right now, which I said that was the person that came in during this time that you're dealing with sadness, but you're already kind of moving on from that already. And this is clarifying over the Queen of Wands as well. So this definitely tells me, yeah, it definitely tells me that you have, if you resonate with this, then that tells me that you have already begun to start something new with another individual. However, you do still have this other person that you're still connected to, and something needs to be done about that. It needs to be taken care of. That's the advice. That's why that advice card is there, is because it's telling me that there's somebody else you still have not closed doors with completely. So you need to do that, and things could move forwards. And also keep in mind that even if you do get into something else, if you still have this mentality of Seven of Swords, it will never go anywhere. I'm just being honest. It won't go anywhere. You have to fix that. Because if you don't fix that, you're going to repeat the cycle again. You will. And that's why this, at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Two of Pentacles, because it's just constant up and down, right? And it's hard to open our hearts, especially when we've been hurt, especially if you've been hurt many times. It gets harder and harder to open up to people and fully trust them. And I know that myself because, I've struggled with that for many years myself. And I'm still trying to heal from it. Still trying to heal from it. And it takes time, but when it's still fresh, when something is still like, and I only say that because of the fact that I really see this jump like so quickly, it just doesn't look really like a good situation to me, because it's like a rebound situation. You don't want to do a rebound situation. Rebounds do not, I repeat, they do not take care of the problem. It might distract you for a time, but it will come back and it will start all over again. So just some friendly advice. But regardless of whatever you choose, it is your life, and you do have full responsibility for yourself. And I mean, only take what resonates. Obviously, the whole thing's not going to resonate with you on all levels. But if there's, my kids are getting unruly, so I'm going to have to end this soon. But if I had to give you some advice from myself, I would say, do the best you can. And know that regardless of how it may look on the surface of somebody doing well and totally fine, a lot of times it's completely different on the inside. Everyone goes through pain. Everyone suffers and has to deal with things. But the thing that matters is how they're dealing with it. And yeah, so doing it in the right way, in the best way that can prevent further harm and damage, or just another cycle to kick in and turn out to be the same thing. So that's my 2 cents. I hope you liked it, Virgo. Peace out.